Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream today. Bitcoin has a bunch of different short-term time frame charts that we're gonna go over today. I'm excited for today's stream because I plan on obviously spending a little bit of time on Bitcoin, obviously, but we're finally seeing altcoins finally making some moves today. So we're actually going to take a lot, or I should say, a long look at altcoins today. Welcome to the stream. I am wearing the I guess you would call it tank top. You guys always want to say I'm wearing the beater, but it's a tank top, all right? It's a damn tank top. It was hot as heck out today, 95 degrees. So I'm cooling off a little bit so you guys can deal with the tank top for today's stream, all right? So deal with it. Deal with it. All right, what's going on, everyone? What's up, Ecoms? What up, boss? What up? What else we got in here? I know I saw Neil, obviously. We got a super chat already that says from Equal Quandurius said, perfect timing. I'm about to take a poop, right? Meow. That is absolutely phenomenal, man. You cannot ask for better, really a better timing than that, man. Nothing better than watching people while you're sitting on the pooper, right? So I completely agree with you. What's up, Matt? What's going on, man? All right, guys. Let's jump on into the stream today. So what is Bitcoin doing in the short-term time frame? Because I'm sure you guys didn't come to the stream to watch me talk, even though a lot of you guys, some of you guys do come to the stream and watch me talk. But anyways, what is Bitcoin doing? Well, for the last couple of days, we kind of just been in this kind of upwards channel, right? It's not perfect. It's kind of like a broadening channel, but for the most part, we've been just kind of riding in this channel. Now, if we look at this in more of a, sort of a different view, you could see that we actually could be forming a bull flag here, which you guys know a bull flag, it's right in the name, right? It's typically a bullish pattern here, typically a bullish pattern. So if you take a look at what our measure move target of this possible bull flag could be, we take our flagpole and we extrapolate that at our possible breakout point. Now this obviously is assuming that Bitcoin breaks up here. We're going to take a look at a couple different scenarios. Yes, to the upside and to the downside, right? Because people who look at charts, we're looking at both scenarios, okay? So if we look here, where does this go to? Well, our measure move breakout, depending on where we break out, would put us somewhere upward, up towards, somewhere upward towards 37,000, right? And look exactly where that breakout target goes to. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily going to break out to this target, but keep in mind, we're going to go over the bearish scenario in a second. That bullish scenario, us breaking to the upside, would put us between our 0.618 and our 0.65 Fibonacci kind of levels there, right? So right in our golden pocket. Is that a coincidence? Well, we're going to have to wait and see, right? We know, right, if this was to the break to the upside, you guys saw the title of the stream. We're consolidating right under resistance. What resistance am I talking about? Well, I'm not talking about this resistance, right? This is some puny resistance. I'm talking about our resistance on our 4-hour time frame. You can see we're consolidating right under our big downwards resistance, which is this purple line here that's been holding us down besides one fake out like 7 times. We've already talked about this yesterday. But if we were to break to the upside out of this bull flag, it would also correlate with us breaking out to the upside out of this falling wedge, I guess you would call it, right? So that is the bullish scenario here in the short term. Now, what's the bearish scenario? What's the bearish scenario? Well, we could easily break this trend line here, and I don't want people getting too afraid if we do start dumping here. We could actually break this yellow trend line and still stay in the bull flag, right? Still stay in the bull flag here between these two downwards lines. What we could just be doing is just coming back down to retest our previous resistance and flipping it as new support if we even come back down, which would correlate with us retesting the bottom of the bull flag, right? And also retesting our previous resistance. And then maybe we can bounce there and then can kind of continue up. Now, what is our hourly RSI telling us, right? What is our hourly RSI telling us? Well, we don't actually have any bearish divergence, and we actually have no bullish divergence right now. Now, that could change pretty quickly here. You can see our RSI is falling pretty quickly. We did have bullish divergence actually earlier today, where we're getting higher lows on the price action and lower lows on the RSI, which did push us up. Now, that could actually continue if we actually drop down a little bit lower here actually on the price. That could actually continue here. So we'll see if that does continue. That's pure speculation at this point, but we'll see what happens, right? So that's kind of the bullish and the bearish scenario. If we actually do break this level here, which actually I also wanted to show you guys real quick. A lot of people say, Fibonacci doesn't work, right? Trend lines don't work, right? They're self-fulfilling prophecies. You're exactly correct, right? They are self-fulfilling prophecies. I want to show you why this Fibonacci works. So if we take our swing high to our swing low, look where each one of our bounces have gone to, right? You cannot play this out any more perfect, okay? Look at this first bounce. So we came down here. Look where we came up to, right at our 236. Where was our next pump up to? Right to our 382. Where was our next pump up to? Right to our 0.5. If the trend continues, next pump should be up to 0.618 or the 0.65, whatever one you want to look at there, if the trend was to continue, right? Obviously, we could pull back here, and we're going to look at the next term time frames to see if that's more likely. But that's something that we can probably look forward to during the stream today if we do break this upwards trend line there. Anyways, let's switch to the 4-hour time frame. Not much to talk about here. Let's see if we have anything on our RSI. We do. We don't have bearish divergence. We actually topped out at the exact same level. So we actually didn't have bearish divergence there, which is good, which means that we actually can continue to the upside if we want to. We have no bullish divergence either, and we have room to run both sides in the RSI. So that's really not telling us much right now. We're consolidating right under resistance, which is usually bullish, right? When you're usually consolidating right under resistance, it's a lot better than just going up to a resistance and getting rejected and getting pushed straight back down, right? Like you see every single other time we've touched this resistance, we tend to touch it and then wick straight back down, right? Touch it, straight back down. This time, I mean, we consolidated a little bit there, but touched it straight back down. You guys can see what I'm talking about, right? Touched it straight back down. This one, we're consolidating right under it. We've actually tested it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4-hour candles here. So the more times we go up and we hit our head against that resistance, the more likely it is to break. It's the same thing as the support, right? When the more times we touch that support, we hit that hammer on that support, more likely we are to break it to the downside as well. So keep that in mind here. We'll obviously keep watching this during stream. This is the real level I am watching us to break. And it's the same thing as the hourly, right? If we take our fibs from our top to our bottom, the level I'm really looking at, if we break this trend line, is our 0.65, or really our golden pocket there, right in between about 36,600 and about 37,000. That's kind of the level that I'm kind of looking at here as our next level if we do break that to the upside. So keep that in mind, okay? Our fractal is still playing out pretty nicely, right? Obviously, we had that confirmed double bottom. Now, if this was to do playing out, right, we should continue up a little bit. Maybe go slightly up and sideways. So we'll see if this continues to mimic this exact same thing. I changed this up a little bit to make it seem, not to make it seem, but to have it more fit the fractal, where this one kind of went over a little bit. This one, we broke out to the upside, but we didn't quite get over that previous high. But generally, it's been a pretty good fractal there as far as that goes. So we'll continue to see if we continue the same price action. We would come up here, maybe come up like this, come back down, back test, and then come on, something like that. So we'll see if that continues to play out. On the 4-hour, I mean, this is our wick-off accumulation. Not much has really changed with this. I'm not going to spend more than 30 seconds looking at this, but we obviously want to break up from here, which would correlate with obviously us breaking out from our downwards descending line, right? So we will obviously want to break up here. We don't want to break back down. That could kind of invalidate what everyone and their mother's talking about, which is this wick-off accumulation, okay? So not going to spend too much time on that today. The daily time frame, I did want to take a look at our couple moving averages here. It looks like we have our 20-day moving average here, which it looks like we are coming back up to test pretty shortly here. It's sitting about 35,760. We're coming up to retest that right now. Now, our daily stock RSI has now fully flipped and now is pointing upwards now, which gives us some positive momentum there. Daily RSI, tons of room to run to the upside. I mean, you could look at it from both ways. It also has room to run to the downside too if we get rejected here. But if we can get back over this 20-day moving average, I'm looking for, a pretty quick, like I said, pretty quick move to like 36,600, 37,000, somewhere in that range. But that's kind of correlating with our downwards resistance as well, which is great. Our blue line here, which is our 50-day moving average, which is really our support for Bitcoin, really since October. We kept coming back down and testing that, and it's like once we really broke that, that was kind of the signal that we were dumping here. So I really want to get back over that. That's sitting about 38,600, so we still have some room to run there. And obviously the 200-day moving average, which everyone likes to look at to see if we're long-term bull, long-term short, or sorry, long-term bear. That's all the way up there at 43,600. So not much going on the daily time frame. I mean, technically you'd say we still have some bullish divergence there, but that kind of has already played out. So we want to get more upwards price action to kind of confirm that bullish divergence there. Bitcoin, let me just double check on Bitcoin. Looks like we are breaking that trend line right now. Like I said, guys, even if we break this trend line, we could just come back down and retest the bottom of this flag or our previous high resistance. So if you get a pullback to like 33,600, don't be surprised, right? That's perfectly okay there for BTC. On the weekly time frame, like we talked about yesterday, we are going to continue to get squeezed as the weeks go by. We're going to continue to get squeezed between the 21-week exponential moving average and the 50-week moving average, which we know why they're important. I'm not going to go over everything again, right? They're typically big support and resistances. We're going to get squeezed, right? This is going to continue to pinch here, and we're going to have to make a move somewhat soon. Probably by, I mean, if this was to continue sideways here, probably we have to make a move by sometime in August, right? So like I said, we still could have another like 2 months or so of sideways necessarily, but I think this is going to continue to squeeze, and we're going to have to see a relatively big move soon. And I think that move will be to the upside. Why? Because our RSI is getting lower, right? It's getting lower slowly but surely, like a damn snail on the sidewalk that sees a giant Honda Civic. Shout out to you guys who know my Honda Civic. Like a giant loud Honda Civic that someone tried to make sound like a Lamborghini. That snail trying to get across the street, and that's what the RSI is trying to do right now. So we'll continue to watch the RSI on the weekly, but it's still looking pretty good. At the end of the day, guys, we know what we're doing here on the weekly. We're just oscillating between 42,000 and 28,000, going up and down, up and down, up and down. So until we break it, it's the same thing on the 4 hour. Until we break one of these two boxes, it's sideways action, sideways action, sideways action. But I actually do think if we break this trend line, we're going to see it. We're going to have a good test of this red box. But we have to break it first. Let me check out. I was going to check out this, but not much to really go over with this necessarily. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm actually not going to spend that. That's actually really nothing to really talk about on the log chart necessarily. Fear and Greed Index still sitting at a 22. Actually, let me refresh this because actually at 25. Look at that. Fear and Greed Index at a 25. Look at freaking that. Do I necessarily agree with that?
Nope.
But 25. There it is. I think people are a little bit more bullish today. I can tell by the chat. I also think there's some skeptics, right? I think people are cautiously optimistic. So you can be four different types of person, right? You can be a pessimistic person, you can be a cautiously pessimistic person, you can be a cautiously optimistic person, you can be optimistic. I think we're seeing a mix of people that are between the two, right? You have the cautiously optimistic and the cautiously pessimistic. So in my opinion, I think the Fear and Greed Index should be a little bit higher based on what I see on YouTube. Even on Twitter, right? People are a little bit better right now. Like I said, it's crazy how a $2,000 price swing can really change things, because when we were on our way down here, when we were right here in this range, actually, when we were right here and we were dumping in the same range right here, everyone was bearish, right? And now we're in the same range and now everyone's bullish. It's crazy how the sentiment can change based on where you were, right? 1 or 2 days ago. So always remember where we are in the trend, guys, and don't get too up or down. Always keep your emotions under control, especially if you're a trader, right? Especially if you're a trader. Star-Lord said, "I'm bullish again, Jordan. The horns have come out." Star-Lord, come on, man. You're my bearish buddy, man. You're supposed to be the person that. Combats me. I need a bearish buddy in the chat. Can someone in the chat tell me that they will be my bearish buddy? Someone that will question my bullish views. Okay. And I also I have tons of bullish buddies, but I need a bearish buddy in the chat too. Someone said I should get a new hat. I actually didn't get this new hat, but I am wearing a different hat today. Because someone wanted me, but it's the same. It's Nike, but it's a different hat. Someone in the chat, who wants to be my new bearish buddy? Because Star-Lord apparently is bullish now. Anyways, let's jump on over to the Bitcoin shorts. The Bitcoin shorts. Yeah, we're gonna look at tons of altcoins today, guys. Like we're gonna do a quick speed run through Bitcoin today. Because there's not much really that we're gonna talk about with Bitcoin until we actually break from these patterns here. Or we get rejected and go back down to the downside. Bruno, we're getting 25 again. All right, Bruno's my bearish buddy. Anyways, shorts continue to drop, right? And I think that's very interesting, right? The reason why I think the shorts drop, or not the reason why I think the shorts are dropping, I think it's very interesting that the shorts are continuing to drop as Bitcoin's coming and hitting a resistance. You usually see the opposite. I mean, because you usually see when Bitcoin's going to hit a very, very important resistance, and a resistance that's kept you down so many times, you usually see that people are going to add shorts here, right? Because in reality, it would technically be a good time to short, right? Because you're at resistance and continue down. I guess people right now, right, the traders out there don't think necessarily it's a good time to short. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely interesting that these continue to drop here after we hit resistance. But do we have some type of sentiment change? Is the sentiment starting to flip bullish? This is what the kind of stuff that we're talking about here, right? Pack it up. It kissed the higher high right on the nose, but it didn't quite commit. Not quite yet, man. Not quite yet. Is Bitcoin being rejected like Jordan did to George? Oh, come on, guys. I did not reject George last night. I love George. You guys know I've been dying to go on George's stream or even have George come over to my stream. Either one doesn't really matter to me. But it was totally last second. It was about an hour before his show. It was literally right when my stream was ending. I had plans, right? Necessarily wasn't leaving my house, but I did have plans. So any other day, I messaged George on Twitter. I told him, you want to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I'm down, right? I would never reject my bae George like that. Okay, my fellow what should I call it? Fast food worker. Never. I would never do that to him. Never in a million years. Anyways, Bitcoin on crypto total market cap. We have we have hit the bottom here, and like I told you guys, I think we're just in some kind of a falling channel on the total market cap, and it looks like we have bottomed out temporarily there. I see a nice W pattern forming here on the really on the total market cap. What I'm looking here is we got this big dip down, right? We got resistance there, came back down. Now, if we can break that same resistance at about 1.42 trillion, 1.42 trillion, and you continue up, all right? You're gonna have that classic W pattern, which to me would probably put us somewhere back up towards the top of this channel, somewhere upwards of like 1.6 trillion, which could be extremely bullish for all you altcoin lovers out there. I was gonna say, all you altcoin lovers out there. Jeez. George got friend zoned by George. George always looking sad in the thumbnails. That's very true. Very true. Anyways, that's really it on this. I'm going to remain cautiously optimistic, right? So my viewpoint in the four zones right now is cautiously optimistic. I'm not optimistic. I am cautiously optimistic. And I think it's important to stay in that zone unless like everything's going absolutely ham like we were a couple months ago. But I think right now, cautiously optimistic is the way to stay right now, okay? But total market cap, until we get back over kind of our support, I guess you call it support band, between the 10 EMA and the 20 EMA. As long as we're below that, we remain cautiously pessimistic unless we can get back over those support bands, okay? DXY, just to check on some of our macro stuff. DXY looks like it got rejected there, like we talked about a couple days ago. Hasn't really moved much since then. It's kind of just oscillating sideways here. Not really much movement. It's kind of indecision, bunch of indecision right here in DXY. Hopefully we keep at least seeing indecision or downwards action, which is good for crypto. Let's talk some Ethereum, shall we? My bae girl. All right. So if you guys are new to the channel, you know, you guys haven't watched before. If you guys haven't watched, maybe you guys are subscribed, haven't watched in a while. It's the first time watching in a while. Ethereum is my wife. Okay. And I would not like to see I would like to see as much good stuff for Ethereum as possible. Now, I've kind of been neglecting her lately. I've been focusing more on Bitcoin, but if Ethereum, right, if my wife can break this trend line coming down, right, this teal trend line, yes, teal, I think teal is an awesome color, by the way, break this trend line, I'm going to be talking more about Ethereum going forward, okay, because I know everyone's talking about this trend line, everyone and their mother talking about this trend line, but you would be breaking you make a pretty bullish case if you can break this trend line to the upside. As far as moving averages goes, you're firmly back over your 200-day moving average. You actually broke it for like a day. You broke it for 1 day and then got back over it and you were good to go. So that is good to see, back over that 200-day. Like we said, we want to see Bitcoin get back over that 200-day, and then we should be pretty good. We also have our 50-day moving average, which could give us a little annoyance there. A little annoyance. You can see that was a pretty big, good support back here. Once we broke it, it's been a little bit of resistance, not perfect, right? We got resistance on it there. Back up here too. If we can get back over that 50-day as well as this downwards resistance, I see a pretty quick move to retest our what's it called? Oh, this is the 20. Retest our 50 day moving average there. The green ones are 20. My bad. So looking pretty good for ETH. We just got to break this trend line. I think is very correlated to Bitcoin breaking its 4-hour trend line. Ethereum will be looking quite fine again, and we have to start talking about Ethereum a little bit more. So Ethereum looking good as always. We'll dig into Ethereum a little bit more a little bit later on stream, but I want to look at a bunch of different altcoins today because it's about time we look at some altcoins. Cardano being a little weird today, right? We saw Ethereum had a really good day. Cardano, on the other hand, actually had a bad day, which is weird, right? Why did Cardano have a bad day? Well, unfortunately, going into yesterday, having such a good day yesterday, it hit its downwards trend line, right? Exactly what Ethereum did today, Cardano did yesterday. So that's kind of why you got some resistance here. Now, if Cardano can kind of break this downwards trend line, which you've kind of been in since the beginning of June, I think that's going to be pretty good as well. Would like you to get back over that 20-day moving average as well, which is the green line there. I think you have a pretty quick move up to your next resistance, also, which happens to be where your next moving average is, upwards of about $1.60. If we can break this trend line, I think you'll be doing pretty good. I'm actually curious if you're at a fib level for Cardano. Yeah, look at that. You are getting resistance right now, right at your 0.236 Fibonacci level as well. So makes some sense why you're getting a little resistance there. Tough cookie to crack, even for a tank like Cardano. So we'll see if Cardano can break that level there. I was your woman Ethereum yesterday. Man, yeah. Sometimes. No, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Anyways, let's take a look at Solana. I had the Solana chart up. Let's look at Solana. Why not? People like Solana. People always ask about Solana. I had the chart up, so, you know, what the heck? Let's take a look at Solana. Let's see if what we talked about yesterday played out exactly as I predicted, because you guys know I have the crystal ball now, so I can always predict the future. If you guys want to know anything, let me know. I'm always right. I am never wrong. I've never been wrong on the charts. So if anyone wants to tell me I'm wrong, come at me, bro. I've never been wrong. All right, so let's get the crystal ball out and look at Solana. So yesterday, I had the crystal ball. I told you guys we were in an ascending triangle. We pumped up to the upside, broke that ascending triangle resistance. What have we done since then? We actually came back down and retested it as support. And now what we want to see is if Bitcoin can continue up, right? It's very dependent on BTC. Very, very dependent on BTC. But if Bitcoin can continue up here, look for Solana to get a pretty nice move up to the upside. Let's actually look at our fib level, because I could do our measured move, but the measured moves are so iffy lately just because the price action really does depend on BTC, right? Let's look at, look at where you got resistance, guys. Look at where you got resistance. You cannot tell me that Fibonacci doesn't work. You can't. You can't, as far as take profit areas. Look, from swing high to swing low, look exactly where you got resistance, right? Right at the 382 Fibonacci, right? Perfect. All right, so if we get another pump to the upside, probably look for Solana. I'm just looking at this to move up to your 0.5. If not, your golden pocket. Look where your golden pocket actually ends up. This is so beautiful, guys. Let me, for all you guys that don't use Fibonacci and you guys chart, you got to start using it as far as support and resistances go, okay? I'm too bullish expecting a pump. I am not necessarily expecting a pump. Just keep that in mind. I went over both scenarios. We could dump here to 33,000 again. I think dumping to 33,600 is definitely possible. But all right, guys. For all you guys that don't believe in Fibonacci, okay? And guys, if you guys are new to the stream, I was totally kidding about always being right. I am the first to always admit that I am always wrong. And I'm not the stream that you come to get 100% accurate answers, because honestly, there's no one that's going to give you 100% accurate answers. I do my best. If I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm one guy looking at the charts. But even some of the best traders are only right 55, 60% of the time. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. Anyways, Solana. Let's look at our fibs here. Just a quick little FYI. So from our top to our bottom, look, what was that first impulse went up to when we got this first initial pump? Look exactly where we went back up to. Look at that. Boom, the golden pocket, 0.65, 0.618. You cannot make that crap up. We pulled back. Now we're getting resisted at 382. I could see the next level we go back up to is that same level, the golden pocket there, at about 40, it's about 43 bucks approximately, right? Little 43.50. We'll call it 43.50. But guys, I just wanted to bring that up because a lot of people don't look at it enough, and I think it's something, if you are charting, that is something you should be using. Okay, you should be using. Technical guessing. Yes, you could call it technical guessing. It's an educated guess. At the end of the day, it's an educated guess. Jack Palmer said he ain't got a clue. No one's got a clue, man. No one's got a clue. Not even Satoshi Nakamoto has a clue where Bitcoin's going. Anyone who's going to tell you that they know is completely wrong, right? Is completely wrong. So just keep that in mind, okay? Just keep that in mind. Everyone who watches my stream, I always say that, right? All right, let's look at CoinMarketCap, and then we'll go back to Bitcoin. I want to look at a lot of altcoins today while we wait for Bitcoin to make up its mind, right? Ethereum obviously up 6. I mean, the total market cap up about 1.5%. Things are doing a lot better. I was looking at this earlier. This looks a lot different than earlier. I don't know why. Anyways, biggest gainers today: Kusama, Compound, Bitcoin SV, Celsius, Unis, Aave, Elrond, Ox, Synthetics, Zilliqa. ICP continues up 50 bucks. Shout out to ICPers out there. If you bought that bottom, you're doing pretty well right now. What else we got? Bunch of coins that are up today. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I'm sure we'll look at the charts for most of these. Quant, Harmony, CLO, MDEX, AMP, Revin, Cardano, just to name a few that are down, but not too many big losers. You get just pretty much Quant there as far as big losers go. So let's hop over to Bitcoin. We'll look at some of the super chats, and we'll go through a bunch of altcoins today. I plan on going through a bunch of altcoins for you guys. So let me take a quick sip of my coffee here, my Premier Protein coffee. Man. Oh, someone asked where the fib tool is. Click on this. Click on, you'll see 1, 2, 3. Click on the third one down. Right click, and you'll see fib retracement. And what you want to do with it, you want to take either your swing highs or your swing lows to see where you should retrace to the upside back to, or you want to take your swing lows to your swing highs and see where you want to pull back to, right? So you want to pull back to. So you can use it either way, but I do recommend using it to, or at least play around with it yourself, right? If it works for your style, hey, use it. If it doesn't, don't use it. Everyone's got a different style. Anyways, let's go through some of these super chats here, and then we'll get through some of these altcoins, okay? What do we got here? Evil said he's about to poop. Congrats, Evil. Evil said, I'm overly nihilistic. F my money. Damn. That's intense, my man. That's absolutely intense. Wes said, I'm so bearish because I hate this stream. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Wes. I know you're always bringing up that inside joke, man. Always bringing up that inside joke. We got way too many inside jokes on the stream, guys. Like, we're at the point where we're probably talking about inside jokes about 50% of the stream, and new people that come in have no idea what we're talking about, right? Have no idea what we're talking about. RK Music said fake down, right? Fake down, fake out, right? Hey, fake out down right before Asia market opens. I could see that. I could see that. Like I said, even if we drop here, to, like I said, a couple times. Like even if we drop to 33,600, it's not the end of the world. All we're doing is coming back down to back test our bull flag support and also our previous resistance. So that wouldn't even be that bad. It's also exactly where our 0.382 fib is too. So that would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. If we actually, what I wanted to do is, I'll get rid of this one real quick. Wait, if you want to look at like from, let's take our swing high to our swing low to swing high right there. Yeah, look at this too, guys. Look at this too. And I do want to point this out. And if this plays out, all right, give me some credit. Your 0.618 and your 0.65, where are those levels right now? Right here. Where are those levels correlated to? Look at this. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Right where, all right, let me move this over a little bit. Look at that level it's correlated to. It is right where your previous highs were. The 0.618 and the 0.65. You cannot make that stuff up. Exactly the level we were just looking at. So keep that in mind. That's where I think that we could, I mean, if we do break this and we continue down, if we don't just break straight up, that's the level we probably go to right there. Anyways, before I get too carried away about my fibs, Thor said, ETH is your wife, but Bitcoin is your sugar daddy. Yeah, right now, what you guys don't know is, a lot of these times I say I have plans. I sneak Bitcoin over. She comes over after the stream, and Ethereum. That's when Ethereum's sleeping, and then she wakes up, and I have to tell Bitcoin to leave, and Ethereum's been harassing me about why I talk so much about Bitcoin and why I'm constantly like on my computer talking about Bitcoin. She's kind of getting jealous, so I got to give her a little bit more attention. I think she's starting to catch on, honestly. Bro, today Bitcoin is up and down. Song from Billy Moore. Up and down song from Billy Moore. It's a good one, man. What's going on, Siobhan, though? Hope you're having a good day, my man. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday today. It was friggin' hot as heck, though. Hot as freaking heck. Cal J said, seller or CKB, bro? Your pick for analysis. Let's do seller, man. Let's do seller. I mean, seller's been performing, I think, pretty well lately. If my coin market cap memory serves me right here. Isn't Bitcoin a dude? I would probably say Bitcoin's no, because I already said I'm having Bitcoin over. So at this point, I can't backtrack. Bitcoin is a chick, okay? Bitcoin's a chick. Bitcoin ain't no dude. Anyways, let's look at seller on the daily time frame. I'm seeing the same thing as a lot of alts, right? I'm seeing this, if we actually bring this level up here, I'm seeing the possible W formation, right? The W reversal. We came back down, came back up, came back down, and now we're trying to come back up. If we can break, 3 cents, it's right where that kind of old resistance is. We break 3 cents, I think there's a good chance we come up and retest the top of our kind of our downwards resistance. That's really been keeping us down since the end of March, right? I think there's a good chance of that. Now, as far as shorter time frames, let's look at the 4 hour. You did have bullish divergence here. It already kind of played out though, so I can't really comment on much more than that. You did. Now, unfortunately, you do have bearish divergence. So you flipped bullish divergence where you're getting lower lows on the price action and higher lows on the RSI. Now you're getting on the flip side, right? You're getting lower lows or lower highs on the price action and higher highs on the RSI, which is now causing you to get some sell pressure there. So keep that in mind as well. Though if Bitcoin does continue up, it's going to completely validate that, and seller is going to pump to the upside. Now the other thing we can look at here is also let's take our swing high to our swing low, see if there's anything that's really keeping us down here. I'm not going to count that scam wick there. I don't like counting the scam wicks. Not scam wicks, but you guys get the general sentiment of what I'm talking about there. You can see right here, looks like we're getting some resistance at that 0.236 level, which kind of obviously makes some sense there. So that's really what we're waiting for here, right? If we can get back above this 3 cent level for seller, we should be good to go. But you do have bearish divergence there on the 4 hour. We'll have to wait and see, right? All right, Bitcoin, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? 34,400 for BTC, trying to get a bounce off that support level again. We'll see what happens, though. Is Kusama or Ave? Ave. I like saying Ave better than Ave. I don't know why. I'm just gonna keep saying Ave at this point. There's gonna be some troll in the chat. He says Ave with the crying face, with like 5 crying faces. See, the one thing I have to say about trolls, is they love using emojis to try to make themselves seem funny. You ever notice that, guys? There's nothing wrong with emojis. I use emojis all the time. But if you're using it in a way, like, what they'll do is they'll be like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face. It's never just like a statement. It's just always emojis after it. There's always emojis after it. Just a random thing, but you guys gotta admit it's pretty true. Anyways, Kusama or Abe, I like Ave. I like Ave there, but you could. I like both of them, honestly, but I'd rather prefer Ave. I just like the project better. And the chart looks like it's. I mean, look at that bounce we're getting right now. Look at that bounce we're getting right now. Pretty nice bounce there. I'm actually curious if we actually take this up here. Did I get the exact bottom there? There we go. You didn't quite come back down to your 786. But you're getting a nice reversal back to the upside now. Now the really level you want to get back over for Kusama, just looking at, for Ave, just looking at the daily time frame, the kind of swing level is really about 281. You can see it's a bunch of your previous. It's a bunch. Oh, man. Now we got everyone in the chat saying, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, with a bunch of emojis. There we go. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Anyways, you're a bunch of your previous supports. That's really your swing level. You got to get back above, right? You broke that level. Support, support, support. You broke it, confirmed it as resistance. And you don't want to come up and confirm that as resistance again. That's what you're waiting for. You don't have bullish divergence, but look at your daily RSI, right? You have tons of room to the run to the upside now. Looks really good. Looks really good. So I'm a big fan of Ave as the project goes, but in general, the chart definitely looks like it's due for some type of reversal. Getting a nice bounce to the upside here. Let's check the 4-hour time frame on this guy. 4-hour, yeah. I mean, the 4-hour, you got some little resistance right here that you got to break, right? And that's going to correlate with Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin breaks that resistance, Ave probably gets a nice move, probably up to 281, honestly. Just looking at your kind of support and resistances there, right? So Ave looks good, man. That's gonna be the new thing. You guys gonna troll me in the chat with 5 emojis. It's gotta be 5 emojis. It can't be 6. It can't be 1. All right. It's got to be exactly 5. If it's not 5, you're not a true troll, right? True trolls use 5 crying emojis. All right. That's all the super chats we got for right now. So we will hop on and look at some of these other altcoins while we got a chance, shall we? Let's just go through the list here, right? Let's go through the list. Obviously, if you guys want some lower ones, let me know. I'm just gonna kind of go through maybe like the top 10 to 15 coins here. Maybe pick some other few. But if you guys want the other coins, obviously, you know how to let me know. All right, so we did Bitcoin, Ethereum. We could do Tether, but Tether's not the best gainer in the world. I think personally, I think Tether could reach $10. So Tether has been around forever. I think Tether is a really good freaking coin. This guy who works with me at McDonald's told me Tether can actually reach $10. So I believed him because, one, he shows me this Facebook group that's that's, you know, just Tether Moon Boys. That it's called Tether Moon Boys. And how can I not believe my friend that works at McDonald's? He was one of the guys who like safe mooned back for a couple of days. So Tether $10 I think is definitely possible. Binance Coin $2.89. Let's take a look at Binance Coin. Binance Coin. What do we got here? What's Binance Coin doing? I love making I love trolling all the new people. Got to trust the McDubs employees. Yeah, man. Anyways, Binance Coin. Let's take a look at this on the daily time frame. Let's look at some of these on the daily, shall we? Shall we here? We look down here. It's very similar to to Ethereum, right? And Cardano, where it's kind of just got this downwards resistance that we're waiting for BNB, right? Yeah, exactly, Paul. USDT has been going sideways for so long. It's due for an explosion, right? The RSI is literally at a 0, right? And it can't bottom out much longer. You're due for a pump on Tether. So that's why I think the target, the measure move target, is $10 based on how low the RSI is. Anyways, guys, let's be serious for a little bit here, right? Because this is some serious stuff. You look here, I mean, in general, you had a nice triple bottom. You just gotta break this resistance. That's really all you're watching right now. You go to the 4-hour time frame. It looks like just on the 4-hour that you could be consolidating here in some type of, you know, smaller term symmetrical triangle. You see right here, I mean, you got a pretty clear support and resistance coming down. So it's not perfect, right? Probably 2 touches on the top, but generally you're going to get squeezed between the support and resistance, and you're going to wait for a move, which is going to correlate probably with Bitcoin's next move, right? If Bitcoin gets rejected, then that's what's going to happen next, right? Richard said, just put 2,000 in Tether. There you go, Rich. That's what I'm talking about, my man. That's what I'm talking about. The dollar loses in value 3% each year, said James. That's very true. It's very true. That's why even like if you have a savings account and you're getting whatever 3% savings account, even that might be high, right? In reality, you're still probably losing money in that account. Anyway, that's Binance. We'll continue to watch Binance over time, though. Flip back to Bitcoin in a second here. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Let's do some of the super chats, and I'll go back to that. Go back to the altcoin list, guys. We had a super chat from Mr. Red with the €2. Said downtrend RSI on the daily preparing to be broken. Yes, I actually watched one YouTube video today, and that's exactly what they were talking about for the whole video today. Wouldn't you know, man? Wouldn't you know? But yeah, I mean, I think Neil actually brought this up on the stream yesterday. Shout out to Neil over there, my boy Neil. He brought this up in the stream yesterday, right? I mean, downwards resistance on the RSI. I don't love looking at like breakouts as far as like indicators go, but I mean, in general, I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing. If this breaks, I mean, that would obviously correlate with Bitcoin probably breaking this uptrend, right? Because if the RSI goes up, the price action goes up. So in theory, yes, you're right. If that RSI trend line breaks, Bitcoin breaks this to the upside. So I do like that theory, man. I do like that theory, but definitely looks good. Definitely looks good. I mean, stock RSI is booming right now. You can see the stock RSI pointing to the upside too. So indicators look good on the daily, but it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game, man. Jordan is looking for some new chads. Yeah, man. It's been a rough week. Obviously, you guys know last week was my first week at McDubs. It was a really rough week for me. I had to work a lot last week, so I smell like fries. I smell like lost hopium. You know, so it's a rough week. Fidel said, can you do Anchor?
No.
Just kidding, man. I can do Anchor for you. I really felt like pressing nope for some reason. All right, let me bust out Anchor here. Where's all the Dodgers, by the way? You know what? I feel like, where's all the Dodgers? You guys remember everyone, like all the Dodgers coming out? I can't even play this meme anymore. I can't even play that damn meme anymore. The Dodgers are just gone. Remember, like, how many Dodgers there used to be? Where's all my Dodgers in the chat? Seriously, dude. Seriously. All right. Is this one of those inside jokes? McKay, you could call it an inside joke, but I do actually work at McDonald's, and I do smell like fries all the time. So it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. Anchor. Anchor looks good in my opinion. Why does it look good? I mean, we went oversold in the daily. We don't do that too many times here, at least in upwards trends, right? You can see right here on the daily, oversold. Last time we were oversold on Anchor. Let's take a look. Let's actually look at the last 3 times we were oversold on Anchor on the daily, okay? Now, I don't want this to make you FOMO in, right? Every time this could be different, but just for a scenario, we were oversold right here. Where did that correlate to? Right here. Probably would have been a pretty good time to buy. Right here. Probably would have been a pretty good time to buy. No. Even right here, right? I mean, you ended up going lower because of the freaking stuff that happened in the world. But overall, I mean, you look at this pump, I mean, probably would have been a good time to buy. So it's not always perfect. Keep that in mind. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to necessarily go up. You can have a little fake to the upside and then come back down lower, just like you did a couple of times back here. But generally speaking, I mean, you at least do get a relative nice pump to the upside. So Anchor doesn't look bad. I want to get back over this 20-day exponential moving average there. Seems to be a resistance a couple times on the downside. Get back over that. Going to be looking A-okay. Okay? But don't go FOMO into this, okay? Don't go FOMO into this. Even though technically you wouldn't be doing this, right?
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
You technically wouldn't be doing that. I mean, technically you'd be trying to buy the bottom, so you'd be doing, I guess the right thing. But this doesn't mean we have to just pump to the upside, guys. Okay. Anyways, let me go back to Anchor. Actually, let me give you a target here for this. Sometimes like these targets are so arbitrary, but if we take our top of this to our bottom, just look at our fibs here. Yeah, that probably would have correlated about to my next target. I think it's a little bit lower. I think it's the high right here. I really want to get back over 8.5 cents. That's really my next target. It's kind of right where your 236 Fibonacci is as well. So watch for that for your next target up to the upside if Bitcoin continues up here, which I think it will. But like I said, been wrong a couple times in the past. So take what I say with a slight grain of salt, right? Slight grain of salt. I mean, you can add some pepper on there if you want to. Just for Ton said, Jordan, can you get me a job at McDonald's?
Nope.
You know why? Because I've already gotten a couple people jobs at McDonald's, okay? Unfortunately, we're full. And unfortunately, if I try to get you a job at McDonald's, that puts my job in jeopardy. And I need to buy more Cardano. So I need this job. So fortunately, man, I cannot get you a job at McDonald's. Coinbase down? Maybe it is. Nope. Hey, broski, can you take a look at polls, please? POLS? What is POLS? Oh, Polkastarter. Yeah, we can look at Polkastarter. Why not, man? We haven't looked at Polkastarter in a while. Polkastarter. Let's look at it. It's on, let's do Huobi. Why not? Right? Wow, look at that wick you had today on the daily, huh? And that huge wick up to the daily. You got rejected almost right at your 20-day exponential. That's why I love using the 20 on the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, right? The 20 exponential moving average for a bunch of time frames, in my opinion, works the best. At least for short-term time frame stuff, right? Robert said, I don't know why people are so hyped on Cardano when H-bar is far superior. Can't comment on that, man. Don't know a ton about H-bar, so I cannot comment on that. Anyways, Polka starter. Why did we get a bounce? Well, obviously Bitcoin got a bounce the upside. Really the level you want to get back over, and it seems like you had a hard time right here. You got instantly rejected. You got rejected like I did by Wendy's when I tried to apply. I can only get a job at McDub's. Anyways, you got rejected pretty hard here. You can see you wick right back down to your previous support, right? You actually, each time, the last 2 times you wicked up here, you got rejected pretty hard. Once here, once here. But, I mean, it's been your support a couple times in the past. Not exactly right here, but pretty much a bunch of times in the past, right? So you got to get back over that level. It also correlates exactly where your 20-day exponential moving average is. You get back over that. I'm just curious. Let's check out our handy old Fibonacci. I don't even think you're close to any of these levels. Yeah. I mean, you're not even close to hitting any of these levels yet. So we'll continue to watch this, but you got a long way to go here. You got a long way to go. If you can break that level, probably look for a move up to approximately about 175. A couple peaks in that area as well. 4 hour, not really much on the 4 hour, right? Nothing there. So you actually have... Actually, you did have... not really. Never mind. Never mind. All right, what's BTC doing? Digital Mods, new to the channel, but loving the content. Thank you, Digital Mods, for the kind words, man. It definitely goes a million different ways for the kind words, dude. Really does. Rodney said got rejected worse than George did last night. Yeah, I mean... Like I said earlier, guys, it was a last-second thing. It was like an hour before his stream. It was like right at the end of mine. I already had plans. I'm down to do a stream any other day with George. George, if you're watching this or if you end up watching this, you tend to watch a couple of my streams. If you're down to do it any other day, let me know. Let me know. But give me a little heads up. Let's see. WCD said, can we look at compound? Yes, we can look at compound. Compound. So we have a look at oh no, I don't want to mess up my Bitcoin chart. I want to do that. That's when you'll see me very upset. Let's see compound. Compound. What do we got going on here? Why is that not popping up? All right, trading view. Come on, don't do this to me, bro. I guess you're gonna do it to me. Anyways, compound. Seems like the big level to get it back above is about 329. Why? Previous support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Turned into resistance. So we got to get back over that level. It's actually about right there, because then you turned it as resistance there. So you want to get back over that level. You actually pumped back above your 20-day exponential moving average today. So we can get a close above that in the next 5 minutes. That is very bullish. It's very bullish there. You can take a look at our next levels to the upside. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these levels actually make perfect sense there. So if you can break your 310 level, which is pretty big, look for probably a move up to, just looking at this, probably up to about your 236, which is about 363. Not a ton of levels there for the most part, but we can also look at this swing high to this swing low. And yeah, this one makes a little bit more sense in that theory. But maybe the 0.618 and 0.65 golden pocket there, sitting right about that range too, right? About 360 or so. Could be the next level after that. So compound looks good, man. Compound looks mighty juicy, mighty juicy. Massive dropping time. All right, we got 3 minutes until the daily open, guys. 3 minutes until the daily I guess I should say close and open at this point. But Joshua said, bro, I'm just learning what is your opinions on yield farming and liquidity pools. What's the biggest risk? I personally don't do any of that stuff, man. So like, there's probably people that know a lot more about that than I would. That's why, like, I always recommend, guys, join our Discord. There's people that know stuff about that, more about that stuff more than I do. Like I said, I'm more of a charts guy and stuff like that. But I see in the Discord all the time. There's people talking about like yield farming and that kind of stuff all the time in Discord, right? So always recommend other people for that kind of talk, dude. But yeah, man, I'll leave that one at that, dude. There's some freaking experts when it comes to that stuff over there. Isn't Jordan a country, Jordan? I am Jordan. We are all Jordans. Yeah, there actually is a country, Jordan, man. There's a country, Jordan. To be honest, I need Ada and Chili's. I need Ada and Chili's. Discord, yeah, Discord links in the description, guys. If you want to check it out. Yeah. Where am I right now? I'm in liquidity pools. We have several yield farmers in Discord. Where was I? Hey, brother. What's your thoughts on KMD USDT daily chart? The MACD bullish divergence since mid-April and oversold. The MACD bullish divergence since mid-April and oversold RSI. Price action is bad though. Yeah, I mean, since mid-April, I mean, you saw other altcoins perform well. Some altcoins struggled, but ever since it's about the time where most coins started to struggle, right? So I mean, this isn't surprising. This looks like a lot of altcoin charts, surprisingly, especially lower cap altcoins. But yeah, I mean, it looks bad. It looks bad. Daily's oversold though. Daily's oversold. I mean, like I said, it's not a perfect indicator, but last time the daily was oversold on a lot of these altcoins. Look at November 20, right? November 20th. What happened after that? Well, you saw what happened after that. So not going to necessarily, that's what's going to happen next, but you're in that similar scenario. So you are oversold in the daily. You said there's bullish divergence in the MACD. So there you go. You just got to wait for those bids back up to the upside, man. I mean, if you look at a 4-hour chart, you also have bullish divergence on the 4-hour too. It's just going to depend on Bitcoin getting, it's going to depend on Bitcoin getting that, that moves back to the upside, right? That bullish momentum, confirmed bullish momentum and continuous momentum to the upside for a lot of these altcoins to really continue out, right? So Joe, be careful of that. But if you look at the 4-hour 20 EMA, you guys know I love the 20 EMA. You can see it's been keeping you down, right? Ever since about right here. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, now 7 times. You get back over this EMA, which has been keeping you down like a freaking annoying little fly that just won't get off you. Annoying little fly. It's like the she-bears. Just kidding, she. I had to do it. It's like the she-bears. You get back over this, I mean, you should be looking pretty good, though, for Komodo, though. I had to do it. Sorry, she-bears. I don't mean any harm here. We're all friends. We're all friends. Check out Clearos. I keep telling you $25 by 2025. I'm a Halo. You do love Clearos, my man. All right, Bitcoin got a new daily. Let's check out the new daily on Bitcoin, and we'll check out Clearos. 4-hour. We chilling on the 4-hour. Where's my daily chart? There it is. Let's check out the daily. Overall, right? A red daily candle, right? Kind of an indecision candle, right? Big wicks on both sides. So we'll see where we go. We'll see where we go. Indecision. That's really all that comes down to right now. Now, we paint a new daily candle. We usually see some craziness. maybe not right away, but within the next couple hours, you probably should expect some type of price action, especially as we're getting squeezed in between this yellow line and this top of this bull flag coming down. So probably within the next 1, 2, 3, 4 hours or so. So by midnight tonight, my time, you should be seeing at least a move back down to the downside to this green line, or a pump up to our measured move at about 36,800. I think you'll see that within the next 4 hours or so. Anyways, let's get back into the alt. So we had Kleros on the dollar time frame. On the dollar time frame. What the heck am I saying, guys? Anyways, we look here. Let's just look. Yeah, so this is a big swing level. Like, that is a big swing level. Previous resistance, right? Resistance, support, support. Now it's acting near resistance again. You get back over that, you're good to freaking go. Let's take a look at some of our shorter term fibs here. Yeah, so you wicked above your 0.236, but you're having a tough time, really confirming getting above it here. I'm not sure why you didn't get a new daily. Maybe you did, I'm not sure. But you didn't get a new daily yet on this chart here. But yeah, I mean, you're right at the 236. You break that. You got to break, obviously, this big resistance here. And then, you obviously, if we actually get rid of our fibs, you got to get back over this 20-day moving average, right? It was your previous support. Flipped as resistance. You get back over that, too. Good to go. It's a lot of the same with a lot of these altcoins right now. At the end of the day. Bitcoin not moving. Bro, don't bogart all the ice cream. Get the guy a job at McDee's. There's enough to go around. You know what, man? I'm very stubborn about people. Whoa, Bitcoin. Getting a pump out of nowhere right now. I'm trying to pump. Anyways, I'm very stubborn about my job at McDonald's, man. If I don't think people deserve, like, it's a very, very hard and taxing job. So I have to be careful about who I get jobs there. Because if I give it the wrong recommendation, I'm going to get fired. I can't buy more crypto. I can't recommend you guys to get more crypto. So always keep that in mind, man. Always keep that in mind. I got to think about myself sometimes. Cuba, wow. $100 Euro super chat from Cuba. Holy crap, man. That's super generous. Thank you for supporting the stream in that way, man. That is crazy. Holy crap. I said, can you please check out the moon? I always say, every time I say moon, I always just want to say boy, just based off reflexes there. You said check out our moon rise chart and let me know what you think of that green ride. The moon rise chart. Sure, we can do that, man. I guess we'll look at it in the daily time frame, right? Let me get rid of we'll get rid of our moving averages here. So what is it? The moon rise chart. Is the same phases? Is it the phases or the moon rise chart? Or is it a coin? Is moon rise a coin? Hold up. It's a friggin' coin. Is this a meme coin, man? Is this a meme coin? It is a meme coin. I'll look at it just because you did $100 super chat. I'll look at it, man, but no meme coins, guys, okay? Let me even see if it's on here. Yeah, it's not even on here. It's not even on TradingView, my man. And there's no info on it on here either, dude. So I don't click on these websites because I'm very skeptical about some of these websites. So it's only on 49 watch lists. So it seems a little skeptical to me. So I'm not going to click on this. Yeah, man. Interesting. Anything with moon is a little sus. Yeah, a little sus. All right, Bitcoin just pumped up to the top of our flag again and got rejected. Let's see if Bitcoin can pump right now, guys. If we break this resistance right here, okay? If we break this resistance right here. Actually, what should be our helmet? What should be the helmet resistance? So if guys, the only way I put on my helmet today is if we break this trend line. If we break this trend line, I will throw on the damn helmet, okay? And I will go absolutely ham with the helmet on, okay? But if not, yeah, we'll see. Moonrise. Always chilling. So only got into crypto recently after the huge drop. Now I'm hooked. And in this for the long haul. BTC. There you go, my man. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Dylan said, can we take a look at Storm X? Yeah, we can look at Storm X until Bitcoin starts moving. Storm X. Don't worry. ETH. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not... Me and Bitcoin are just friends. Relax. Okay? Relax over there. All right? Jeez. Man. If she ever knew. Anyways, Storm X on the daily time frame. What are we looking at? Well, we got oversold in the daily, right? And a lot of times we get oversold in the daily. We see big road rise to the upside, which also correlates with Bitcoin having a rise to the upside as well, right? Now, it's the same thing as a lot of the alts. If we can get back over our 20-week exponential moving average, then, we should be pretty good to go. You did a super chat for Moonrise and a larger channel to pump it up. That's interesting, man. But yeah, I mean, if we break this 20-day exponential moving average, we should be pretty good to go here. But yeah, man, I mean that's really it on Storm X, dude. You're getting a pretty good move to the upside. If you can get back above, it looks like about 1.7 cents, you should be pretty good to go, right? But obviously, we got a lot of work to do. If you take your swing, high here to your swing low here, yeah. I mean, about 1.9 cent level might be kind of interesting too. So, watch for a move up to about 1.6 or so. If you can break above that, you should be pretty good to go, man. Pretty good to go. What's Bitcoin doing? Jordan accepting inflationary super chat money, worth less. The only reason I don't do a lot of people ask me about just doing like crypto super chats or whatever. The only reason I don't do that is because I can only imagine the hassle that would be for taxes. Imagine that. Holy crap, man! I would have to do every single one. So that's the only reason I don't do that. Thank you, Craig, for explaining. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it, man. Fear and Greed, it's 25 again. Yeah. What do you think about the Flare, Alex, the $5 super chat? So what do you think about the Flare blockchain? It's about this going to support XRP, XLM, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. The Flare blockchain. I'll have to do more research on that, man. To be honest with you, dude. Before I answer that question. I mean, I can look it up right now, but I'll have to do more research on that, dude. Trevor said, hey man, have a look at Zilliqa. Zil ETH bridge on testnet by next week. Looks like our wives will be getting together soon. Hey, I'm all about Zil and ETH going together. Looks like Bitcoin's going up to retest that resistance again right now. But I'm all about Zil and ETH working together. Right? I really like Zil. Like I've always said, I don't own Zil. But if there's ever a coin where I was to diversify a little more, it would probably be Matic. Zilliqa would be one of the coins. What else do I always talk about me wanting to buy? I do want to get some XRP. I want to have some exposure to XRP. I do think it's undervalued a little bit. Yeah, man. But there's so many coins I want to diversify to. I just don't like. I don't know. I just don't like holding too many coins. It's just a kind of a personal preference, right? Do I have a bird in here or something? There's a bird in my... No, it's not a bird. I thought that was a bird in my friggin' in this ruin here. I was like, holy crap, man. The Zill ETH bridge. All right, Zilliqa. What are we looking at here on the daily time frame? I mean, you had a bunch of different things going on here. A bunch of different things. I mean, you had bullish divergence here on the daily. Bullish divergence on the daily. Actually, whoops. Pull that over here real quick. Bullish divergence on the daily. You also had, you actually oversold in the daily. And if you zoom in here a little bit, if you zoom in, you got to get back over this 20-day EMA, right? That's what all we've really been talking about here. And you hit a critical level, right? Previous support, previous resistance looking left a bunch. Previous support here now flipped as resistance. So if you get back over that, I mean, you got to see a lot of the same type of structures here for a lot of these altcoins, right? A lot of these altcoins have these same structures where they got to get back over their kind of their flip levels. They're all kind of oversold in the daily time frame. They're ready to run to the upside. A lot of them are just going to depend on what Bitcoin does, right? Bitcoin's just kind of consolidating here. So, quack. Daily Bitcoin RSI is trying to smash through resistance. Is it? Where's the... Yeah, it's trying. It's trying. It's definitely trying, all right. I don't know if it'll do it, but... like I said, breaking through necessarily an indicator resistance is not a big fan of myself, but like I said, whatever works for you guys in your charts. I mean, everyone has different different stuff, right? Aka said Bitcoin pumped 31.5K right now. Thank you, ma'am. Don't spam my at my name, all right? Please. Appreciate it, ma'am. Evil said, never gonna give you up, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Nope.
Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Nope.
Nope. I'll pass on that. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. Fibonacci. Why'd you put Fibonacci on the back, man? That's awesome. Just put, he does a great song and then says Fibonacci. 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 Vadecom Studio with the $1 super chat. I got Rick rolled. Fibonacci. Fibonacci. Anyways, Vadecom with the $1 super chat. Thank you, Vadecom. Appreciate it, my man. No, as a kid, I used to love those Rick rolls. I do know the song. Come on, the Rick roll song. I used to hear that so much as a kid. There always used to be the Call of Duty. The Call of Duty. It was always say, "Oh, new Call of Duty gameplay." And I used to search it up, and every time you went to the new videos, do 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 do. That used to be the absolute song, man. I used to be pissed when I was Rick Roll, but I used to like it because that song actually jams out. Sun's out, guns out. You know it, J-Berg. You know it, my man. You absolutely know it, dude. All right, so let's get. I mean, we looked at a bunch of altcoins already, but let's see what else we got. I mean, we did Binance Coin, we did Cardano. Should we do Doge? Are there even any Doge fans in here anymore? Are there any Dogecoin fans in here? Like, seriously? Well, we should do a poll, guys. What poll should we do right now? I feel like doing a poll. We're not pumping. We're in channel still. Thank you, Wen Bag Moon. I appreciate the obvious sentiment there, man. Thank you, man. Did I know that we were still on the channel?
Nope.
Did I think we broke out? Absolutely. Thank you for telling me information that I didn't know. Link, please. Yeah, we can do link. We can do link. Chain link. What's chain link doing? Doge fans changed to Shiba Inu. They always want to jump on the new hype thing, and then they'll see another coin that 100x's, and then they'll jump on that one at the top, and then another coin will 100x, they'll jump on that one at the top. Oh man, the memers are so funny, dude. They'll like the memers will go to the grave about their meme coin. They will go to war about their meme coin, right? But as soon as another meme coin starts, like it's like that meme, guys. You know that meme where the guy's walking with the chick like this, and then the hotter chick walks by and he's like, that's like with Doge with Shiba, and it's going to be another meme coin that comes about, and Shiba's going to be the girlfriend, right? And the guy's going to be looking like, it's going to be like Safe Cake or something, like Safe Cake or Safe Tat or something like that. He's going to be like, and they're all going to leave him for Safe Moon. Doge. Let's have a poll about if we should have more polls. We should. Anyways, let's look at link here. I know I was getting carried away. But we look at link. What's link doing? What's link the slink doing? I always say link the slink because you know why? Link will do kind of do its own thing, and then it'll like do really well out of nowhere. That's why I call it link the slink. But we look at link the slink. I mean, we had classic daily bullish divergence there. Classic. Looks like we're trying to pump to the upside. We got classic resistance down here. You could actually argue that we're in some type of falling wedge. Inside the falling wedge. And if we break this to the upside, I mean, breakout target would be up here at approximately about 32.65, right? That's our breakout target for Chainlink. If we break out of this, daily falling wedge, obviously we only have really 2 touches on the bottom side here. It's not, I guess you can call it 3, but not 100% confirmed. But we want to get back over this 20-day exponential moving average as well. We get back over that. I think that even confirms that even more. So looking like it wants to reverse. Like we're seeing the same thing for a lot of these alts, right? Looking like it wants to reverse to the upside. And I hope it does, right? Because I love Chainlink. You guys know I love Chainlink. Love me some Chainlink. But we got to get back over 20 bucks. 20 bucks is like that psychological level for Chainlink that we got to get back over. We dipped down below it. It took us a couple tries to dip below it. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. We eventually broke through it. It's going to be tough for us to get back above it now. All right, Bitcoin going back up here. Going back up. So we did link the slink. Vadecom with the super chat again. Thank you, Vadecom. Appreciate it, man. Where's my boy Waterfly? Waterfly wanted Atom. Let's check out Atom. Atom's a pretty popular coin too, I think, right? Paul GG said, short this channel. Go for it, man. I guarantee you lose money. Anyways, let's see. Atom. Let's see. So, looks like a nice double bottom. You also had pretty classic daily bullish divergence on this thing too. So, all these alts are showing pretty much the same thing, where got technically lower lows on the price action if you take your candle bodies, and higher lows on the RSI, right? So classic daily bullish divergence. Now we just need to get that continued move to the upside. A lot of it's going to have to do with BTC, right? A lot of that going to have to do with BTC. So BTC keeps pumping up here. Atom's going to do pretty good too, right? But Adam looks pretty good, guys. Adam looks pretty good. A lot of these alts, like I said, they're doing relatively the same thing. So keep that in mind when I'm looking at these alt channels. Everyone's asking for algo. We'll do algo. Bitcoin 34,640 right now. So many salty bears today. There are a good amount of salty bears in there today. But like I said, shout out to all the bears. I try to tell the bears, like, there's no reason to come in and be salty, right? Why can everyone just be nice to each other? Now, there's a time and place where people should talk some crap, like, right? Talk some crap. I'm all about talking crap. But bears and bulls, we're all friends. We're all here for ultimately the same exact reason. So I might have to do the speech every single stream to kind of diffuse it a little bit because, man, some of the YouTube chats are toxic. I think mine is actually pretty good. I think most people are pretty straightforward here, but you go to some other ones, they're pretty bad. But Algorand, let's do Algorand. Make sure we're all being friends, guys. We're all here for the same reason, even if some of us want the price to go up short term, someone wants us to go down the short term. You know, we're all here to make money. We're all here to have a good time, watch charts, right? I mean, that's what ultimately we're doing here. We're not doing anything life-changing here. Algorand, let's see what's going on with Algo. Without the bears, no squeezes. Yes, no squeezes. Yes, that is very true. Musty, very true. But we look here. Nice double bottom, almost perfect, right? Bounce off that same level. Actually, what I want to look at this for this is the bottom to the top here, and yeah, so you try to hold that golden pocket in the first dip, and then you eventually broke down through it. But for the most part, I mean, you can see you're pretty much consolidating between that 0.618 and that 0.65 with a few wicks below it. So in general, you are slightly holding that level, right? So that is good to see. That's actually where you actually want to bounce off of. Usually gives you more momentum to the upside in that sense. So that is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm actually going to go to the 4 hour on this one. Just see what we're doing on the shorter term time frames. Do you maybe... not really. I mean, you're making higher lows. You're making higher lows, but for the most part, I mean, you don't really have any top side confirmed trend line. So I really just want to see you break this top here, or break these candles there. Could be in some type of ascending triangle, but you only have one touch on the top side, so we'll have to wait and see. But you're making higher lows. You just need to break about 88 cents, and you should be good to go there for Algo. But Algo, looking good, man. Looking like you want to reverse to the upside like a lot of these other alts. Alts are looking really good right now, which is really good to see. Really good to see. Bulls on a parade. Inspector Flexa said Jordan needs a bobblehead George doll. I do. All right. Is Bitcoin going back up to retest, guys? It looks like it is. Like I said, it's having a hard time breaking this resistance right now. But like I usually say, the more time it goes up to retest, the more likely it is to break here. So we'll see. We're right at it right now. We'll see what happens. Let's give it 2 seconds. We'll see if we start pumping here. Then I'll have to start singing Rigmarole. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna turn around. So we're at 500 likes, guys. Let's try to get to 800 likes. 800 likes is a good amount. 800 likes. Appreciate it, guys. I don't like to necessarily ask for likes, but I usually do it once per stream. Why not? We can definitely do that, Denzel. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Shoot those gains in my charts. Crypto Shock said, dude, your mods are hilarious. Love this channel. Thank you, Crypto Shock. Yeah, we have a good time over here. Like I said, we have a bunch of people, including myself. I mean, we are a bunch of people who have been hanging out on this stream for months, pretty much every day. Not every day, right? There's a few that have been here every single day, but for the most part, most people that are in here watch the stream at least 5 nights a week, which is freaking awesome. So everyone kind of understands everyone's kind of jokes and sense of humor and things like that, which is good to see. It's just good to see. It makes it a lot more fun for me, personally. Andrew said, love the channel, bro. Thank you, man. I hope you got some last night since you blew off George. That's from my other channel, all right? That's from my other channel. You guys want to check out my other channel, links in the description too. You guys can check out my second channel that I just started this weekend, where I talk about I want to talk about more relationships, and from both sides, right? Girls and guys perspective, because I do have a passion for that type of stuff. So as you guys clearly know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, we usually talk about relationships a lot. We tend to get into that. All right, Bitcoin's still chilling at that resistance. If you already checked it out, just joining in, let's take a look at VeChain and ICP. Yeah, we actually didn't look at either of those yet. Check out VeChain on the daily time frame. Craig said, holy crap, VeChain jumped from 80.1 to 80.7. I'm rich. Anyways, VeChain looking very similar to all the alts, right? You got the classic W reversal pattern. Should be breaking to the upside if you can break this resistance at about 8.3 cents. That's really what we're watching here for VeChain. I mean, it's your previous, that level is your previous support. Now you just want to flip it into, you want to get back above it, flip it as new support, and don't flip it as resistance again, right? You want to get back above it, firm it as support, and continue up. That's really it for VeChain, man. Not much other than that on the daily time frame to keep it nice and simple there. Give me 1 sec, John. I can do that for you, dude. But yeah, I mean, we got higher lows on VeChain on the 4-hour time frame. Looks like you could be forming some type of ascending triangle. We're making higher lows, getting rejected at the same point on the top side. So if this was to break out, you have to give ascending triangles a bullish bias, even though they can break out to the downside. Don't get me wrong. But if you were to break out, say you break out within the next couple hours, going to put you somewhere around 10 cents. So keep that out for VeChain. We can look at ICP real quick. Let me double check Bitcoin. Nothing on Bitcoin. ICP, which I know everyone's favorite right now because it's finally getting a bounce. Finally getting a bounce on ICP. That's crazy, dude. But yeah, ICP, we talked about it earlier. Like, you had classic bullish divergence on the daily, on the 4-hour time frame, and you also broke this big downwards resistance coming down. Once you did that, you were off to the races. Now I think if we take our fib from top to bottom here, let me just see where we're at as far as this goes. Yeah, I guess not really. Let me try this one. Yeah, nah. Yeah. No. Trying to see if you have any fib levels that you're hitting resistance on, but you really didn't. I mean, you really just got resistance at, if you look at ICP, you didn't really get a resistance at like a major level. I think you're just getting a pullback because you were oversold, you were overbought on the 4-hour. I don't think you had bearish divergence though. If we zoom in a little bit here, I don't think you quite had bearish divergence. Maybe you did on the hourly. Yeah, so you had bearish divergence on the hourly. So that's why you're getting a pullback right now. So expect probably some short-term pullback on ICP. ICP, man. I don't know why everything I say that I laugh. But higher highs on the hourly, lower highs on the hourly RSI. So you do have technical bearish divergence. So keep that in mind. Probably get some short-term pullback. Maybe retest your previous high here. Maybe like $47 and continue up. But we'll find out, right? All right, Bitcoin. Looks like we just actually pumped above that resistance and then came right back down. Let's see what BTC does right now. But this could get interesting. This could get really, really interesting. freaking go, baby. Where was I? Thoughts on USA doing a hard fork before USA 2.0? What? The USA doing a hard fork? Is that a joke? I feel like that's a joke. John wants me to make a mod, man. Thanks for the super chat, though, WCD. Metcast said, hey, Jordan, just curious if you ever take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart for Bitcoin dominance. Yes, I do. Oh, I see what you're looking at here. I see what you're going for here, Metcast. You're saying, do I look at the Bitcoin dominance chart for the Bitcoin dominance with a winky face? With a winky face. I see what you're going for here. I do check the Bitcoin dominance. Ethereum, see, I don't give Ethereum dominance, so I don't really give Bitcoin dominance, even though Bitcoin likes to be a little more dominant. But if you look here, market cap dominance, I mean, if you're being serious, altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin today, and the new day so far. So this will continue down. I don't probably expect this to last too long. I think once Bitcoin really starts moving here, which it looks like it's trying to do, I think you're going to see the Bitcoin dominance kind of continue up here. So that's the Bitcoin dominance, man. Winky. I see what you're going for here. Getting a little dirty in the chat, I guess. I thought we were besties. John, where are you, man? Why does this guy keep spamming Coinboro ETHvid? Sholoker, why do you keep spamming Coinboro ETHvid? This is like the 5th time I've seen it. So random. Don't get me wrong, I like Coinboro's videos, but just really random, man. ETH getting the whip and Masco for Jordan. Yeah, ETH. See, I like... No, we're not going here, guys. This is for the second channel. The second channel, I got to tell myself here, guys. Jordan, the second channel is for you to blabber about random stuff. Jordan, the second channel is for you to blabber about random stuff. There we go. All right, especially weird stuff. All right, John, you got your wish, man. There you go, dude. Congrats. Welcome, John, to the wrench. Bobby Brooks said Safe Moon bridges to ETH, EOS, and Wax go live tomorrow, and Safe Moon wallet is coming out end of July. Any thoughts, or is Safe Moon still off limits? We're not looking at Safe Moon. That's my answer, dude. We're not looking at Safe Moon. We're not looking at Safe Moon, man. Not happening. Matic Lucas. Let's look at Matic. Dude, people... I swear, the Safe Mooners will always try to find a reason to look at Safe Moon. As we're seeing Bitcoin pump up to the upside right now. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. They'll always try to come up with some random stuff to pump up Safe Moon, man. Come get your moon here. Oh, yeah, where's my moon? I forgot about my Safe Moon.
That's an exit on stable.
Wait, hold on. Come get some Safe Moon hat. Come get some Safe Moon hat. Matic. Forgot about my Matic. Danny GG said you're being ignorant for not addressing it.
Nope.
You're being ignorant. I'm not being ignorant. It's just I say every stream, no meme coins, okay? I don't care if Shiba comes out with some great, technology, okay? Man. Here we go. Here we go. All the safe mooners coming in the chat. Here they come. I thought, see, I asked earlier, where's all the meme coiners? And none of them want to speak up. But as soon as I say Safe Moon comes out with a bunch of random stuff, they're saying, what do you mean? What do you mean a random stuff? Did you even listen to what he said? Did you even read what he said? You'll never end, man. It'll never end. Why? I just don't get people's logic, man. I just don't get people's logic. You don't think about it from this reason. The only reason that you're into Safe Moon is it got had big pumps earlier because there was this huge meme coin frenzy. If there wasn't any meme coin frenzy and Safe Moon did not pump the way it did earlier this year, one, you wouldn't even know what Safe Moon is. Two, even if you did know what Safe Moon is, you would probably laugh at it too. The only reason that you possibly invest in it right now is because you look at the chart and think it's going to happen again. You don't actually care about the project. You just want to see the pump. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, meme coiners, okay? Let's stop acting like the meme coins are some great project, okay? Right? Let's be honest with each other. Anyways, let's get on to the chat. And I don't mean to offend. People get so I don't mean to offend all the meme coiners out there, but let's be honest with each other, okay? Hey Jordan, don't get to watch live every day, but try to watch all your streams. Bitcoin pumping right now. Let's see. There we go. 35K Bitcoin. Let's see if we break this resistance line right here. Bitcoin 35K. We're right at that resistance though. Look, bam, right there. Bam. Let's friggin' go, baby. All right, but like guys, we broke out of our flag. We broke out of our flag, okay? But one, we gotta wait. We gotta wait here to see if we confirm it as support. Two, we gotta see if we still could get rejected at the resistance. We've gone up here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. We got to break through this resistance for this to really, really matter, right? So let's wait. Let's stay grounded. But for now, we can get hype.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Let's freaking go, baby. Thank you for the kind words, though, Lay Warner. Appreciate it, man. And like I said, it always means a lot for the kind words, dude. Billy said, would you stake 2,500 ETH at 5%, but you're locked? Also, Litecoin is on fire. I would. Because ETH, for me personally, ETH is... Whoa! Bitcoin, 35,000. There we go, baby. What's the volume look like? I would for ETH because ETH is a...
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
ETH is a long-term hold for me, so I would definitely stake it at 5% because I plan on holding it long-term. If it's not a long-term hold for you, it's a short-term hold for you, maybe you should rethink it, right? There we go, guys. There we go, guys. You know, I'll throw on the helmet. I'm not fully convinced. I'm not fully convinced yet, but just for you guys, I will throw on the helmet. Or I don't know. Hold on. Give me 20 seconds. If Bitcoin can hold 35,100 for 20 seconds, I'll throw it on. But I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, right? I don't get too ahead of ourselves. But we're right at that resistance right now. How do you feel about core storage? Best streamer out there, bro. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. But I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. I just want to get just as excited as you guys. But there we go. We're right back under 35,000, just like that. So, as I said, we got to hold it. We got to hold it, guys. Like we got to take the reins and hold this downwards resistance. But there we go again. All right, come on. 35.5. Why are you saying 35.5? Holy crap, man. Put your McD's on it at least. Okay, that works. I'll put the McD's hat on for now. Look at that nice hourly dildo though, guys. Look at that. I mean, breakout target. We know the breakout target here, guys, is our flagpole, right? Our flagpole extrapolated our breakout point right here puts us right at about 37,000. 37,000 on the dot. Now, if we zoom out, is that some type of significant level? We'll have to wait and see. I think we looked at that earlier, right? Top to bottom, our breakout target, 37,000, is boom, almost right at that 0.65, right, almost right at that golden pocket right there, right? So definitely nice little pump there, but we got to break this resistance, guys. Like I said, we've gone up here 6 times. But holy crap. I thought that was the candle real quick. I wish you could play. I always said I wish you could play copyright songs on YouTube. Unfortunately, you can't though, which is slightly annoying. Because I would be playing like Shipping Up to Boston. I'd be playing like and I'd be like every time we pump. I need a good pump song. If anyone could give me a good pump song, I want to add it to the stream where every time we pump, I'll play a song. But it has to be like a really good song that gets you hyped. And I want a song where every time we dump, it's like a really sad, miserable song. So if anyone has any ideas on for those, let me know, because I do want to add that to the stream. But I also need something that's not copyrighted, so it makes it a little bit harder. I don't have much hopes on these recent spikes. Not quite yet. That was the eye of the tiger. It's the day of the fight. That would be a good one too. Fortunately. Jake said I got you on the sad, miserable songs. More than a feeling. Yeah, I need some good music, but it's got to be uncopyrighted. That's why I hate how YouTube, like, I wish what you could do is you could use people that have music. You can use it in your videos, then you can give them credit. So part of the revenue you make on the videos goes to those artists. So then you could kind of use the music in creative ways. Unfortunately, you can't. I hope that kind of happens in the future, but you know. I need some sad songs. Decent YouTube music library is a decent, pretty decent collection of music, man. Yeah, I used some of those in the beginning of the stream, but people seem to not like any of those songs. Some people do, but all I get in the beginning of the stream is these songs suck. This music, laughing emoji. Man. So I'll find something. Where are we right now? Oh, we got another Moonriser. Come get some safe, Moon Hat. He said, the Bullish Bulldog said, review Moonrise on PooCoin app, honestly, and maybe we send you $500 donation. Moonrise, spell without a space. I don't do meme coins, man. I mean, the $500 donation seems like a nice gesture, but at the same time, I don't do meme coins, so...
Nope.
Please check out Ecomi. They announced utility. The price is finally looking positive after months of burning holes in my pocket. Ecomi, huh? Damn. Check out Ecomi. I'm getting rid of the hat, guys. The hat is bothering me right now. The hat was too much. Ecomi on... Why is it not on here? What the heck? Kolmai is not on TradingView? What the? I swear I've looked at it before. Maybe it's not. Maybe try Omi. It's not. Damn. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the day of... You guys got that song stuck in my head now. Craig said, points wrench. Say moonrise one more time. Say moonrise one more time. That's too funny, dude. All right, Kolmai is not on TradingView apparently, but yeah, pretty sure this is a yeah, it's an NFT play, right? Digital collectible space, blockchain-based digital collectibles. Yeah, digital collectibles. I mean, the thing with a Kolmai is, I feel like there's so many things that do the same thing. You know what I mean? There's so many of these NFT plays now. I guess it's one of the top ones, but what sets it apart from the other ones? I don't know. But a lot of people like Kolmai. I've heard of Kolmai a bunch of different times in the space. So we'll see. We'll see. It's not on TradingView, so I can't look at the chart, unfortunately, man. Can I at least short the ice cream machine? You can. I mean, it's see that I wouldn't short the ice cream machine because it's at resistance right now, meaning it's not working right now. So the best time to short the ice cream machine, personally, coming from someone that works at McDonald's, is when it's working, because, or around about 6 p.m. because usually it's going to hit that resistance around 9 p.m. So that gives you a good risk to reward ratio as far as ice cream goes. Also, the 0.618 fib is about 8 o'clock, so keep that in mind. Thor S said, I'll tweet you some copy-free songs. Thank you, Thor. Appreciate it, man. That'd be awesome. Make sure they're either really pumpy or really sad. Okay, nothing in between. I need a depressing freaking song for when Bitcoin's dumping, and I need a hype song when Bitcoin's pumping. The Bread Collector said, "Here Comes the Money" by Shane McMahon. I don't know off the top of my head. I bet if I heard it, I would know it. A lot of songs I don't know off the top of my head. Bradley said, USC NCS music, no copyright sound. Interesting. I'll check it out, Bradley. USE NCS music could be an option for me. I know there's copy-free music out there but I just don't trust it. Like a lot of this stuff they say there's no copyright on YouTube and stuff. I know I'll use it and then instantly I'll get in trouble. So I just know. NCS music. Use only vintage wrestling music. Chingy, I like that McDonald's theme song. That's probably copyright though, you know? All the good songs are taken. Unfortunately. Lucas said, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Dude, you can't be, that's a great one, man. That would be a great one if you could use it. Every time Bitcoin dumps, I get knocked down, but I get up again, and you're never gonna keep me down. That's awesome, dude. You guys are loving the songs. Crap, man. Now that song's stuck in my head. You get knocked down, but I get up again. Chuaba. XHV. Check out the pump. Shout out to whoever commented who would buy this yesterday. From Philip with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Philip. Super nice of you, man. And I will pump out XHV. Apparently we talked about it yesterday. I don't really remember talking about it. What did we say yesterday about this? Oh, this is the one that was like doing really bad, and it hit kind of its local bottom there. Yeah, I mean, in theory, it was probably due for a bounce back. I can't remember exactly what I said yesterday, but I think I said in theory it's due for a bounce back. I mean, oversold in the daily, hit your previous lows. I don't remember exactly what I said, but just looking at the chart, that's probably what I would have said yesterday. So, I mean, yeah, you were due for a bounce back. I mean, you had a massive fall there. So, yeah, nice little bounce back today. Nice little bounce back today. Now, you got to really, I'd try to, I think, your real resistance is up there at 538. So, that's probably where you're headed next. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and you're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin got rejected, guys. We broke out temporarily. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think, you know, if we look at this maybe 5 minutes overbought. Oh, my ladybug friend's on the ceiling again. What's up, ladybug? But yeah, I mean, we broke out on the hourly. So that's good. 4 hour, looks like we once again got rejected from our trend line. So that is what we're looking at right now. WCD said maybe Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash when it goes down. But I don't think it's copyright free. Yeah, none of the popular songs are copyright free. It's kind of a buzzkill, right? Because I'd rock. Gianni said, gonna get a copyright struck if you sing that much more. No, you're allowed to do covers, man. You are allowed to do covers. The only reason I'd get a copyright strike is because I sound so much like these artists that YouTube's gonna be like, that's the original song, because he sounds so much like these singers, right? Don't I? Come on, you guys give me. I've been working on my singing a little bit. The Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, that would be a good one. Snap the Power. What's going on, Sunnyside, man? Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here, as always. Thanks for the super chat, my man. I get knocked down. Your love keeps lifting me. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it, man. I couldn't tell the difference. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys want a third channel of me singing, I'd totally be down. Totally be down. Dude. NCS music, all free music, tons of it. I'll check it out, Bradley. I gotta do my research on it, though. I gotta do my research on it, okay? Thank you, Anatoly. Like your positivity. Yes. I am always positive, except when it comes to meme coins and when it comes to what else am I not positive, guys? What else am I not positive? Actually, let me ask the chat. What is the a bunch of you guys watch me every day. What's the most annoying thing? I'm going to ask the chat this. What's the most annoying thing that I do every day? What's the most annoying thing that if you had to pick one thing that I don't do, you guys get annoyed? I want to know in the chat what you guys think. All right? While we wait for Bitcoin. Looks like Bitcoin's going back up to retest 35,000 again, by the way, guys. Slowly and surely making our way back up there. Slowly but surely. We also have our hourly close coming up in 5 minutes. So after this new hourly, that could be, you know, what propels us up to the upside too. So you know these closes that Marcel said, when you spam a name, McDonald's, Slurp Coffee, scammers, Honda Civics, Standing Up George, laughing at the chat like I'm doing right now. Love your stream, Jordan. Thanks for making me executive producer. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. Ignore my chats. Dunkin' Donuts. Did everyone do their Fibonacci time zones homework? You don't like microcaps? I don't not like microcaps. I just don't like meme coins. You don't play Here Comes the Money. Most annoying, make fun of Shiba, not because it's not deserved, just because it gets old. Yeah, it's not gonna stop though. Interesting. Breathing and drinking on your water jug. Holy crap! So apparently I can't laugh. I can't look at the chat. I can't drink water. I can't breathe. I can't talk about small cap coins. I can't talk about Shiba. What else? What else was it? Too much talking about McDubs. Too much talking about Honda Civics. Mike said it's all nitpicking, though. You're not overly annoying. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm glad that I'm not overly annoying. I'm just slightly annoying. Good to know. Good to know. You stop the price action. Look on Elongate. I did ask. I did ask. Sell me this pen. Man. All right. So we got 3 minutes into this new hourly. I believe we'll get some price action coming to this hourly. I actually wanted to check on the volume here. What's the volume look like? Decent volume on that pump. Not the best volume, but at least it was some decent volume. It wasn't super low. So that's good to see. And get rid of that now. That's all I wanted to see. A quick volume check. Get knocked down. Need some hype music? I'll add the hype music. I promise I'll add hype music tomorrow to the stream. Right? Art said, most annoying things you say. Before you speak. My girlfriend hates it. Still love you though, bro. And your work. Thank you, Art. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's something I gotta work on. I say and ah a lot. It's just kind of how I am, but I will work on saying okay? I don't know how I can work on it. It's kind of just ingrained to me. Dude, what a fun chat. Even the mod kicking in here. It's the best chat in the game. Best chat on YouTube, I swear. We have the best chat on YouTube. We have the most fun chat on. We have the most fun chat on YouTube. There's I guess there's people that, have more viewers, have more, whatever, but no one has more fun in crypto than we do, right? No one has more fun. Not for this long, at least. My only complaint is that Bitcoin usually stagnant on your streams. Yeah, that's pretty typical for us. Pretty typical. All right, what haven't we looked at? We looked at. Do we really have no Dodgers left in here? Hold on. I'm doing a poll, guys. I'm doing a poll. All right, poll is up. Poll is up. Good poll today. Good poll today. Answer the poll, guys. Let's see what the percentage is out of this. Let's see. Because I feel like I don't see any... It's not because I'm hating right now. I actually don't see any Doge fan lovers. It just used to be like 20 to 30% of the stream used to love Doge. Now I don't see any of them anymore. It blows my mind. 21%. Wow, 21% Dogers in here. I don't see you guys in here, though. 70% neither. 6% both. 8% Shiba. Wow, not bad. Not bad. I should do a soundboard of you doing for the meme coin request. That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Voted Shib just for you, bro. Thank you, Felipe. Doge fans are with Jerry. Yeah. How's that Dogecoin streamer doing now? Is he doing pretty well? I'm sure he's probably still hyping up Doge. Guys know, what's his name? I always talk about him. The Dogecoin streamer. It was just crazy. Saying Dogecoin was going to like $10 or something like that. Which it could. I mean, in time, but he said like Dogecoin was going to go to 10 bucks like after SNL. All right, so about 500 votes. We had 64%. 64% neither, 17% Doge, 11% Shiba, and 7% both. So actually a good amount of Dogers in here. Good amount of Shibas in here. It's good to know. It's definitely good to know. All right, Bitcoin on the new hourly. We opened up. We came back down and retested our previous resistance, flipped it as support. And let's see if we can get some momentum to the upside now after we kind of confirm that previous resistance as support. It's kind of what we want to do here. I always say ah. Oh, man, I gotta work on the ah. I guess it's kind of a staple of the stream now. Me saying, Cordia said, Jordan, you made some copyright. I made you some copyright-free songs. I'll post a link in the chats. Now every time I say it, I'm gonna think of me saying it. But thank you, Cordia. I appreciate it. Appreciate the super chats and the copyright-free songs. If they can get me hyped up, I'll be happy. Raycab, do you think Bitcoin dominance is back on its way down for good? If no, Bitcoin major dumps. Bitcoin dominance down for good if no more major dumps. Most likely, what's been the trend of this market, right? The trend of this market is the trend. Now all I notice is the freaking ah. So now I'm purposely not trying to say ah now. All I notice here on the Bitcoin dominance is, when the crypto market is bullish, Bitcoin's getting wrecked by the alts. When the crypto market is bearish, Bitcoin wrecks the alts. So if hypothetically, we start pumping 40K, 50K, 60K, most likely you're going to see the altcoins outgain Bitcoin, most likely, right? So we could see some craziness where Bitcoin just goes absolutely ham. But in theory, you should see altcoins outpace Bitcoin as long as we stay in a bullish trend. Change it to la 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 la. Doge will crash and hurt the entire crypto market. I think at this point, the market cap has dropped pretty significantly. It's only at 33 billion now. So before, when it went up to like number 3 in market cap, yeah, that definitely would have hurt a little bit more. But it's not so big now, right? XRP is almost close to passing Doge at this point. So I don't think necessarily Doge crashing would affect the market right now, personally.
Don't worry about it.
It what makes you. All right, Rodney. You know what? What should we look at next? But thanks, Rodney. That's nice of you, dude. All right, Bitcoin. What will Bitcoin do next, guys? We're patiently waiting here, but we did exactly what we wanted to do. We broke out of this bull flag. We broke out. We came back down and tested it. Now we should, in theory, continue up. This is looking like pretty good structure, but we know at the end of the day, we got to break this resistance line, and then we can't get super overly hypey bullish until we break this red box. And we got a long way to go. A long way to go. Leverage trading. Yeah, where's that? What's the Bitcoin shorts doing? The Bitcoin shorts are at least on this new day. We only have an hour on this new day, but it looks like they're trying to move back up here on the Bitcoin shorts. So the shorts not looking a little pumpy, which makes sense. We're right at resistance. Like I talk about, like if Bitcoin's at a resistance, you're usually going to see the shorts go up because that's usually the best time to short, right? You want to short resistances, necessarily long the supports if you feel like they're going to bounce off those. So the shorts decreasing as we've been getting closer to this resistance is interesting, right? Maybe are they not expecting us to get resistance here, or not expecting us to get rejected and come back down? That's what we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, for a bigger pump, maybe you'd want to see more shorts come out, so you can liquidate these guys, right? Let's liquidate these guys, but let's get those shorts. That was the most Boston accent I have heard from you. The way you say shorts. Yeah, because I say it on purpose. I can do a Boston accent if I want to. But the Bitcoin shorts. Check the longs. Yeah, I mean the longs are probably going up too, right? Where's the longs? BTC USD longs. Let's check the longs. I mean, yeah, I mean the longs are slowly moving up day after day. Really, ever since we had the bottom on May 11th, the longs have been continuing to pile up here. Albeit at a slower pace, but making your way up there. Am I related to Holy Burger? Walter said, I'm in timeout. Why? W2F. I don't know, Walter. I cannot make any assumption on why you got timed out. I don't know if you were spamming or something. I have no idea. Don't take it out on me, though, man. Don't take it out on me. Make crypto ASMR, copyright, then profit. How do you do the friggin' thing? I can't stand those videos, man. I get why. I can actually no, I can't even lie to you guys. I don't understand why people like those ASMR videos. Like no one's even talking. They're literally just watching people eating, and you're watching people do sounds like this. You know what I mean? So, Craig said I'm also in timeout. What's the daily MACD look like? Daily MACD looks like ears bleeding. Just wish the shorts. Oh, Bank of Canada. I got you, Craig.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
That ASMR crap makes my skin crawl. It really does, Alex. I cannot stand that crap. I just don't understand the hype over it. Like, if you like it, it is what it is. Maybe it is relaxing to you. I can maybe understand that. But dude. All right, so I mean the indicators here all look bullish. Every single one on the daily time frame. Daily stock RSI has already moved up. You still got some room to run to the upside on this too. Daily regular RSI got plenty of run to room to the upside. Everyone's talking about breaking this resistance on the daily RSI. Looks like you're trying to do that right now. MACD. Look at the MACD. Looks like it's about to start curling back up to the upside. And it looks like got some green momentum building there on the MACD as well. So the main indicators I really look at on the daily all look pretty bullish there. So the daily is looking good. We just need, like I said, guys, we can look at all the indicators we want to look at. But what's really important right now is just breaking this damn freaking downwards resistance that's been holding us down for so damn long. That's what's really important right now. And we're right at it. That's why the title of the stream is we're chilling right at damn resistance, right? I don't get it, man. The chicks are hot. That's why we watch them. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Bull trap. Could be a bull trap. Come get some shorts. Yo, can you pop my wart? I want to practice. I want to get. Pat said, "Are you in Boston?" I'm from Medward, from Charlestown, though. I am from Boston, my man. I'm from Boston. You guys remember my poll yesterday? I said, "Would you date me if I looked like this?" Jordan losing it over ASMR. Trap this trap. I see no poll. The poll's gone. The poll's gone. We did the poll earlier. Actually, let's do another poll. Let's do another poll. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to do something, but let me ask you guys about this fractal. All right. Do you guys think this will continue to play out? I'm going to ask you guys in the chat, okay? Do you guys think this will continue to play out? Now, I don't mean exactly the same, but do you think this will continue to play out? We'll find out. No. No, yes, yes. Yes, 63% yes. Damn. Poll. 150. Wow, most people say yes. I was expecting everyone to say no. Simp chat. Who's simping in here? We got simpers in here? Who's a simp? Raise your hand in the chat if you are a simp. Raise your hand. Peter, actually, give me a red. Actually, no, give me a emoji with the tongue sticking out like this. With the money sign, if you are not a simp. Me? All right. So mostly everyone said yes. We have almost 316 votes. 61% yes. 39% no. So not too bad. Not too bad. Lord forgive me, I have simped. Ali said more ASMR. I cannot stand that ASMR, man. What else do they do? They go like, maybe I'll just do like I won't do it in a serious way, but maybe I'll do like a comedy ASMR video on my other channel, just for pure comedy. I don't think I'd be able to keep a straight face though. I think I'd laugh the entire time. I really don't think I'd be able to keep a straight face doing that. I just can't take that seriously. And these people have a straight face. Well, most of the time you can't see their face. Most of the time they're just with their arms like this. The only reason I've ever watched these is because my ex always used to like watching those stupid videos. And they'd just be on. And like, they just be like, is that a W pattern? Not quite a W pattern. I think that the daily looks like a W pattern though. I think on a daily, right? Downwards trend, up, down, up. You break this resistance you're at right now. I mean, you got a nice W pattern to the upside. Target would be up here, right? 41,000 or so. So you do have a nice W on the daily, but we've talked about that verbatim, right? Verbatim. What's the first red flag? Clippers will extend the series to 6. I don't think so. I don't think so.
We all appreciate
John said we only John said we only said yes on that poll because we know how proud of you are of that freaking chart. We all appreciate you. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, man. You guys, if you guys, like I always said, I don't get offended over stuff. So if you guys don't like my charts, you can say no. Okay. IR said, are aliens scooping up all our crypto? That's actually a good conspiracy theory. Is that why? Is that the only reason why crypto is staying where it is right now? Is because the aliens are scooping it up? I don't even want to think about that, man. Like that gets me crazy. IR said, make crypto ASMR copyright them profits. Exactly, man. Thank you, Henley Chandler, for subscribing, dude. We got Grace subscribing. We got Bert. We got Paul. Tyrian. Chuck. Something about the name Chuck. The name Chuck just makes me laugh. I don't know. Offian. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Chuck. Dude, that's too funny. Let me see actually on the on the hourly. Do we got a little cup and handle forming? Maybe a little cup and handle action on the 4 hour. If we can break that resistance. Right? Nice little cup and handle if we can break that resistance. Boom to the upside. I mean, I think it'll be the same target as our actually probably a little even bigger target than our flag, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, Bitcoin dumping right now. Bitcoin is dumping. 34,600. Chuck. Cup and handle on hourly. Yeah, I just looked at it in the 4 hour. Johnny said I can imagine Chris presenting a technical analysis to his girlfriend on why they didn't work. Exactly. I'll come up with 100 different reasons. A lot of them, you know. Hey, like I said, just like on my channel, I'm always wrong. I'll always admit when I'm wrong, right? There's always two sides to every story. There's never a reason why something doesn't work. It's both the people in relationships and in crypto, right? Just like a relationship. In crypto, a symmetrical triangle that you think is a super symmetrical relationship, right? And you think it looks super bullish, right? Just like in technical analysis, a super symmetrical triangle in a relationship can also break down to the downside, right? It just happens. If you get some FUD, if you get some bad news, if there's some other coin that you might like a little better, people might like a little better, they might gravitate towards that other coin instead and break that symmetrical triangle to the downside, which is just like technical analysis. You know what I mean? So, oh, I could pull that off so bad. That'd be so good. I think we are going higher. Yeah. I got reg. She might be watching you now. Oh, definitely she is. Maybe not right now, but I know she does. Thank you for I got rug pulled in my last relationship. There you go, man. You got rug pulled. I mean, it happens, dude. It happens, dude. All right, what is it? 9:21. How many more people? How many people still got in here? Probably not a lot. Oh, we still got 1,600 people in here, and me talking about absolute nonsense. It's crazy, man. But I mean, guys, like, see, I love streaming for a long time, and you guys probably understand by now. Like, I stream a lot longer than most people do. Like, most people stream for like an hour tops. I stream for 2 to 3 hours. So, I mean, at some point, I run out of charts and stuff to look at. So, bear that in mind if you're just joining the stream now, right? We usually look at charts and everything for the first hour, hour and a half, and then we kind of just hang out. So, bear that in mind as always. I like to repeat that sometimes here. IR said, I heard Satoshi is an alien. Can you check out Link? Thanks, man. He might be. He might be. We never know. We never know. But don't get me started with those conspiracy theories, man. Yeah, but Link, I'm watching this kind of falling wedge for Link with daily bullish divergence, falling wedge. Looks like we're pumping to retest that resistance line right now. This chart's all kind of jacked up, but just pay attention to where we are in the price. 1922. We break this resistance. I mean, I see a move up to at least 2610, if not 3265. This just been a resistance that's been holding you down since the beginning of May. So keep that in mind. Please wait for this hourly close. I have a good feeling. Could be a good hourly close. I agree. I think this is just a quick back test before we continue up. But yeah, that 20-day EMA is really that level that we're kind of watching out for here. So 1, 2, 3. You know, if we can get back over that 20-day EMA, should be looking pretty good, you know. BFT, great stream. Second time tuning in. Thanks, dude. Because you're treating this like a chat room. Chat rooms used to be hours of fun, bro. Yeah, they are. They are. Inspector said I'm going to need therapy after the stream, Jordan. Jeez, dude. Jeez. I take us all the way to George's channel. I try. George is usually at 10:30. But Chainlink looks good. You guys know I'm a big fan of Chainlink, so Chainlink is always a good one for me, man. Rodney, what's up, man? $10 super chat from Rodney. Shout out to my boy Rodney. Don't we have to test 33.5K as support line? I might have asked that question wrong. We don't have to. We don't have to. Now, would that make sense? Yes, that would make sense. I mean, we talked about that a little bit in the beginning of the stream, how if we take our low, right, to our high there, look where our golden pocket is. Our golden pocket, our 0.618 and 0.65 are right at that 33.5 level as well. So in theory, it would make sense to retest there to also confirm that as support, like you said. We don't necessarily have to, right? Don't necessarily have to, but in theory, you'd want to. But I think right now, I mean, if you just decide, if Bitcoin just decides to pump over this resistance, I don't think you really need to go down there necessarily. But definitely a possibility. Like, just because we broke out right here, we're back in. So, I mean, we could still come back down, retest this as support, while also still being in our flag, bouncing back up, and then breaking out. We could definitely do something along those lines, which would also cool off our RSI, retest our previous resistance, retest the bottom of our bear flag. I mean, that would probably be a little bit healthier for the market, but doesn't necessarily have to happen, right? William said, Bitcoin moves on news and fundamentals, not charts. Learn this. I think most people know that, man. I think most people just enjoy looking at charts, man. Charts do work in a sense, right? Because there's only so much news and fundamentals that do come out that do affect the price. So in times where there isn't any big news and fundamentals, I think it is important to look at charts. But you're right. I mean, news and fundamentals can outpace the charts. But I think most people know that. So I don't think you need to come in here and tell everyone that. I think everyone kind of knows that's a fact, even myself, right? I'll always admit that news can out-trump any type of pattern, right? I think we all know that, though. It's freaking crazy, dude. Can you check AMP for Sarita? Yes, I can. Just for Sarita, though. Not for Bill, not for Bob, not for Paul, not for John, not for Mike. Just for Sarita. So AMP here. Danny D. Heat Lifer, you're still the man. Watch every day. Thank you, Danny D. Thank you, Danny D. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Show me the chart and I'll show you what the news is. Pretty much, man. AMP. All right. What's going on with AMP? Are we looking bullish? Are we looking bearish? Well, on the daily, I mean, you're not looking terrible. Not looking terrible. I'll start out with saying that. Now, you could potentially not look great, right? This all, like, guys, remember this. Remember this saying. This all depends on what BTC does, right? And I'm gonna state that before every altcoin because I kind of have to, right? Now, you could have the makings of some type of top pattern here, at least temporary top pattern. Doesn't mean we have to have a massive dump down to the downside, but you know, if you do, for whatever reason, you know, come up here and get rejected at this green line again, you could have a possible, you know, head and shoulders pattern, depending on how long it takes you to get up there, right? Now, if you can get back over this, obviously be looking pretty bullish, but that's really what we're looking for on the daily. I mean, on the 4 hour. The daily, I mean, if you can get back over this 20-day moving average, great. Do you have any bullish divergence? No bullish divergence here for the most part. But, I mean, AMP looks fine, man. AMP looks fine. I mean, you've cooled off your daily RSI nice. You got room to run to the upside or downside. Same thing with the 4 hour, right? Right smack in the middle, upside or downside. So, not to really tell us where we're going to go short term, but it's going to follow, as we know, it's going to follow BTC. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Parabolic Panda said, "Yo, Jordan, you are the only dude on YouTube that can pull off the wife beater and baseball cap while doing charts. Straight G move. Love what you do, bro." Thank you, man. I used to rock this pretty much every day back in the day, and then I started wearing t-shirts. Today I said screw it though. It was, I've been trying to look a little more professional lately. You used to see me wear the beater in the backwards hat every damn day. Every damn day. I switched to t-shirts, but today, like I said, I screw it. It was like 95, close to 100 today. I was hot all freaking day. So you know what? I said screw it. I'm wearing the tank top. It's not a beater, okay? It's a tank top. There's a big difference between a beater and a tank top. Anyways, AMP, we need a poll on who is Satoshi. Let's see. Where's my gold chain and grill? Do you ever get tired during your live stream? Oh, I get tired every day, man. My eyes start drooping. Around this time, my eyes start drooping. The strokes. The strokes. He doesn't try anymore now. Jazz is gone. I only try on the weekends, guys. I only try on Saturdays and Sundays because that's when Jazz is here. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, we need a poll on who is Satoshi. A poll on who is Satoshi. How would I do that poll though? I would say who is Satoshi. What options would I do though? You know, what options would I do? I don't think there's really any options we got. Let me actually go to. Probably gonna call a stream soon here, guys, but I can do one more poll. What's a poll we should do? Which a poll we should do? This Jordan guy could be a George. You guys are always gonna get on me about that George stuff. You guys got to remember yesterday, right? I just got off. I was streaming for 3 hours. It's like you guys like working, right? Working, getting off, or working, just about to end your shift, and then another person says, "Hey, you want to come work? You want to come work here right after?" After you're already looking forward to some really fun plans. Most of the time, you're gonna say no, right? I understand where you guys are coming from. I think most of you guys are just kidding, though. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I was looking forward to yesterday. One thing, how often are you trading? What's a good poll we can end with, guys? What's a good poll? Will Jordan make a move on Jazz in Vegas? I don't make moves. I sit back and I guess we can get a little talky here, right? I don't make moves. I sit back. Whatever comes to me, comes to me. I think that's the way you got to roll, especially nowadays. Because we'll talk about this in the other channel. If you guys want to go follow the other channel, go follow my link to the description of the other channel. I'm gonna go over a bunch of girl talk, and if there's girls out there, I'll also go over a bunch of guy talk. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can check that out. But that's another thing over there. Okay. Crooklyn said, "No way, this guy gets played on the reg." Oh man, that's too funny. You guys, dude, chill on Jazz. I got people in here saying, I'll make a move on Jazz. I'll take Jazz. Chill. All right. So we are going to probably call it a stream. We do some streams on the other channel. I'll do streams on the other channel if it starts getting some traction. I mean, I have a feeling it will. Most of the time on YouTube, as long as you put in the effort and the work, you'll get some traction. And you got to be passionate about what you're talking about too. So I'm passionate about talking about that other stuff too. Usually, if you got passion and you got consistency, you usually have some results. So I plan on doing live streams on the other channel in the future too. So that'll be really fun. So probably going to call it a stream, guys, because I am going to go watch the Clippers and Suns game. And looks like we're dumping right now for Bitcoin. Like I said, even if we dump here, look for support at about 33,500, right? Bear flag support, and also previous resistance flipping into support, right? So watch out for that, guys. I mean, not much else to really talk about Bitcoin as far as that goes. That's really what we're waiting for here. If we can get a bounce here and get back up to the upside, and we break this resistance, probably just to give you a bullish scenario, look for a move probably at the very least up to about 36,500. That's like your next like kind of resistance there. So look out for that area. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming in the morning, most likely tomorrow because I didn't today. We'll see how it goes. If we get some crazy Bitcoin price action, I'll probably stream. If Bitcoin's at the same spot it is right now, I probably won't. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and on actually I didn't let you know today. I'll schedule the stream beforehand, but I'll let you guys know if I do go live. Anyways, peace out. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, do not panic sell your crypto. All right? Peace. Links down in the description, second channel.